Steven, what are you doing in there?
Drugs.
Oh, hey, honey. I just got home from work. You have a house project for me to work on? Awesome. I love working all day and then coming home and working all night as well. Nothing I'd rather do every single night than work on some more work. I love when you tell me how to drive. It makes me feel super safe. Plus, I've been in 0 accidents and you've been in 4 just this year. So you're totally qualified to tell me how to drive. Hi, honey. Yes, so glad you called. I actually was just thinking about how much work I have to get done today, and I could totally use a call from my wife. No, I love giving you a back rub while you cry. I'm actually really glad that you've rejected all 6 of my solutions I proposed. The best option is just to keep crying about it. You're doing a great job with directions. Keep forgetting to tell me where to turn and which exit to take. It's super helpful.
Did Bianca break your heart?
Yeah.
Into how many pieces?
5.
5 pieces? That is a lot of pieces. Do you think you'll ever love again?
It'd be hard to trust another woman.
You know, Dean, they say time heals all boo-boos, and I think you're going to be just fine.
Probably single forever.
Every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling 3 broads at the same time is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman. Because one day, back in the day, they weren't a player. They liked one girl, just one.
And they gave it up to her, didn't
And they gave it up to her. That's right. They gave it up to her because they're little romantics back then. And they gave it up to the girl they love. And what happened? They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got destroyed, they got cheated on, or laughed at, or something. And when they're finished picking up the little pieces of what was once their heart, you know what they said? They all, every single one of them made a vow.
Never to give it up again.
That's right, never to give it up again. But now we're talking about the real bastards here, the guys that break hearts occupationally. Because believe it or not, originally those cats were the most beautiful and the most romantic of all. And you know what happened? They're the ones that got hurt worst of all.
You're not actually a feminist if you hate men. If you participate in hookup culture, you think that having a sugar daddy, sex work, or the commodifying of women and their bodies is women empowerment. If you think that birth control is a one-size-fits-all for women's health, if you think that life ends when a woman has a child, if you think that men and women are exactly the same, if you support body positivity, which encourages the acceptance of an unhealthy body, if you think people like Lizzo, Cardi B, the Kardashians, Kylie Jenner actually empower women, toxic feminism is perpetuated by design.
To why this was such a big deal for me until now. And this is my beef with men that don't pump gas. It's not about the gas. It's not about getting out of the car. It's not about any of that. It's about the fact that I think it's a love language for a lot of women. It's about acts of service. I like the idea that, when we pull up into the gas station, obviously, especially when you're a beautiful woman, men come up to you all the time and say wild stuff. The gas, it stinks. It's dirty. And so when your man gets out of the car and is like, I've got it. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. It makes me feel seen.
There's 101 things wrong with this video, but the one thing I want to point out the most is how she says it's more unsafe, or especially unsafe, for beautiful women. Keep in mind we're talking about pumping gas and why she thinks your man should pump your gas for you, even if it's your own car. I would like to remind everybody that even women that aren't beautiful also get harassed and assaulted. Like that blew my mind, and it pissed me off when she said it. I don't know if it did anybody else. But let's also jump to the part where she says, it's an act of service. I want to be seen, blah, blah, blah. Like, men can't have acts of service as their love language also. For someone who is a progressive woman, this isn't very progressive of you.